Hi everyone, Allison from Social Wig Co. And today's video is all about how to conceal a lace top. So how to hide the knots in the lace if you don't have a French drawn or silk-like top on your wig. So there's basically two methods. One is to bleach the knots, and I have a separate video on how to do that on a folia piece. But today I'm going to be demonstrating how to conceal the knots using makeup, a special kind of theater makeup that the San Francisco Ballet uses to cover up tattoos. And it's amazing. It will last all week. It doesn't spread. And so I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now on the Folia Renee wig. All right, everyone. So here is the Folia Renee wig. This is a lace top. And as you can see, we can see the lace and we can see the knots. The knots are really what bothers me personally. Some people don't mind this at all. It looks like hairs are growing from your scalp. But for me, I would rather conceal this. And so just wanted to zoom in really quick so you guys can see what that looks like before we apply makeup. So there you go. All right, everyone. So to conceal the knots and hide the lace, we're going to use these three products. So first thing you're going to need is like a really skinny liner, makeup liner brush. This is a German theater makeup brand that has amazing stuff, and this is 99% alcohol, so it just allows this special theater makeup to kind of become soft, and it stays. I don't care how much you sweat. If you touch your hair, it will not spread at all. So basically we're just going to mix. I dip the brush in here, and then I mix it in here. And in the beginning, it's really liquidy, and then it becomes creamier as you work through it. So let me show you how that works. All right, guys, so I'm just going to dip the brush in here and then put it on the liner. Okay, so I put some of the alcohol in here, and you guys can see it's really watery. And basically what you're going to do is just really kind of mix it until it becomes more cake-like. So a little bit thicker. It's really hard to do it while I'm holding the camera. Okay, guys, so the consistency we're looking for is like this, which is really kind of cake-like. So you're just going to take a little bit, and you're going to move the hair aside, and then just slowly work your way across the part. And take your time here. You also should match the color to your scalp tone, which is typically 2 to 3 shades lighter than your face or the rest of your body. So you can always call this company if you need help or guidance. They're amazing, really very helpful. If you don't live next to a location, you can always just call them. They have an online or an e-commerce part of their business, and you can place an order there. So you're just going to continue to work your way through the part. Now, the one thing to consider is that this stuff dries for whatever reason. Well, it's 99% alcohol, so that's probably why. But it dries super quickly, so you do want to work fairly quickly. And then I'll show you in a second how we can correct it if it gets in the hair, which it's getting in the hair right here. This is really hard to do, guys, on a camera. Super, super hard. But again, just take your time and work your way through the part. I'm going to work on the inside as well. Sometimes that's a little bit easier than working on the part. But I always start on the part first because this is definitely where this is the area that I definitely want to conceal. So let me flip the wig inside out so you guys can see what it looks like. Okay, so here's the inside of this wig, and we can see where I've already applied makeup. So I'm going to continue to just work across this and apply even more makeup. And don't worry too much about it being perfect initially. We can always remove some of the makeup using toner or makeup remover. So mostly we just don't want it to be super dense, so like right here it's pretty concentrated, and you guys will see what that looks like in a second, but it's going to look a little bit more concentrated than the rest of the part. And just the stuff dries so quickly that we have to work pretty quickly. All right, so let me flip the wig back so you can see it. All right, so here is what the part looks like after I quickly just applied some makeup, but you can see it completely hides those knots and hides the lace. I would actually even continue to work about an inch through this part. For whatever reason, this wig is pretty dense in the front, but then it gets larger in the back. So another alternative is just to pull the hair back from here on back, so you have a smaller part. But you can always just put the makeup for, apply about an inch of this makeup, and it will last you all week. Again, this stuff does not spread. I'll kind of rub it on my hand, and you guys can see that nothing's on it. We did get some in the hair here, so I'm going to show you how to quickly remove that. All right, so if you get some makeup in the hair, you can just use some toner. This is what I have. But more critically, what we need is this gauzy material. You can get this at CVS or Walgreens or any drugstore. But it's not going to dissolve like a Q-tip or anything else would. So we're not going to have to work. So I'm just going to apply a little bit to this, and then I'll show you how to put it on the wig. Okay, so I applied some toner, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to go right up to the part line where we want the makeup to come out of the hair, and then we're just going to massage down like so. Again, guys, I'm holding the camera, so not that easy to do. So you're just going to apply down, and there you go. You can see it's not in the hair. This is a really nice toner, so it's not going to affect the hair at all, and I'll show you what it looks like dry. But over here you can see there's some makeup right there. So I would just take, hold on one second. So again, you're just going to take it right up to the part line or wherever you want that makeup to be removed, and just massage it down gently. And then lift up. And there you go. And then if it's too concentrated in certain areas, like right here, you can always just kind of dab it, and it will lift right out. But again, this stuff is, the San Francisco Ballet uses this to cover up tattoos. So when I say it will last all week, I mean it will last. Like, think of lights, sweat, heat, dancing, and this is what they use to cover up tattoos. So it's really a really, really amazing product, and it doesn't destroy the wig, and it will last all week. So that's it. Let me show you an in-depth, well, here you guys go as far as seeing what it looks like, the before and after.